guy's barn down here. To the right.
I think.
We're not sure which way.
Try the right.
We're trying to the right. He's in the middle of nowhere, so hopefully he has some good stuff.
Be home either.
Alright, we don't know if he's home or not, but this is the spot. And it looks pretty full of stuff. I do see a car over there. I think he's here. Let's see if he'll let us look around. So Mr. Parsons was very kind and said, have at it, look around, see what you can find. And we're going to take a quick look here, and I think we should be able to find something in here. There's all kinds of stuff in here. I see painted boxes, I see all kinds of stuff. Some old advertisements. Up here in the loft, and there's all kinds of stuff up here. I'm standing on a saddle that's poorly balanced. I don't recommend you guys do this. But this looks like a nice little chest, 3 drawers, old green paint. This is some kind of big box here. Some old crates. Let me pull this little piece down and see if we can get a better look at it. This thing's got square nail construction, and it's green, and it's really cool. Just have to get it down without getting killed. Look at this beauty. It's just a great size. What do you think? It's dovetailed. Of course, easier to open them than close them. Got another nice piece here. It's just a little cabinet, all square nail construction. 3 drawers, or shelves I should say. I'm gonna try to hand this thing down. This place is some people's worst nightmare. If it was my house, it would be my worst nightmare. But we're having a pretty good time. We found a bunch of stuff already. This is just one of, how many trailers do you think this guy has, Jeremy?
Probably 5 or 6.
Yeah, 6 trailers filled like this. Plus stuff all over the property. Stuff in every corner. There's a cool little blue oil can. I'll grab that. That's cool. Rainbow pump oiler. It's pretty neat. It's in good shape. It's been oiled up. Gonna be hard to see in here, but I just found a whole bundle of old spindles with some nice chippy paint. We'll pull them out and see what they look like when they're out in the sun. These are pretty cool. These are these old green painted shingles, tapered, and make a cool, you could do some cool arts and crafts with them. I think I'm gonna take them. So we just finished up at that house. We had a great pick. We found all kinds of awesome stuff. I'm gonna hop up on the truck and show you guys some of the stuff we found. This is all of the stuff that we got, and it cost us only $210 for a huge pile of stuff. Got this nice cabinet with 3 shelves that I pulled out of that loft. This was up there too. Little 3 drawer stand. 3 of these old Sunoco cans. A couple of nice ornate Victorian floor grates. This cool old dentist sign. It's actually carved out of 1 block. It's kind of neat. A blue painted box, a nice green painted carrier, a nice cutout. There. This is the second pair of red skis that I've purchased in 2 weeks' time. Maybe I'm having a problem. These are just regular wooden boxes, nothing special. And a whole pile of chippy paint spindles, which we've had before and generally do pretty well on. There's probably 50 of them in there. Really nice green painted box. Just be good for a planter or something. Anything with that paint color is good. This is an old milk sign. That actually cost 30 bucks out of the deal, but it's just nice. Anything old farm, usually pretty easy sell down in Connecticut. This is some of the stuff Jeremy wanted. This is an old mid-century lamp. It needs a little work. It's coming apart at the bottom, but you know, I don't know the value of it, but it's certainly different. People pay a lot of money for these lamps. Cool old little brass fish. The graphic on this box is really neat. I'm surprised it's lasted so long. It's got a ruler on the front. And yeah, you don't find the paper stuff too much. This is an old local bank ruler. Some cool old Victorian brass ware there. I don't know, somebody could repurpose it and do something with it. An old dipstick. This is an old, someone was carving the stock of a gun, never finished the project. It's probably somebody a lot like me. This is, these are andirons for a fireplace. They're probably from about 1800 or so. And the easiest way to tell if these are old is to turn this thing over and look and see how they're made. The early ones do not have anything screwed in. If you see a screw under here or a threaded, anything with threads on there, that's just junk. Modern reproductions. These I thought were awesome. They're just, you know, one of those things where you kind of have to imagine the value. They're old cedar shakes with an original green stain on them. They're probably 40 years old or so. But they'd be great for an artist or to make little signs or something. I don't know. Price was right. They probably paid like a nickel a piece for them. Maybe sell them for a couple dollars each. A couple of really nice old blue butter churns, had they been in better condition. These would have been worth a lot of money. I had a butter churn like this blue one that was in perfect condition. I think we sold it for 400 bucks. This one's maybe 50 bucks, but still neat for someone to put a planter. You know, it still says 10 cents on there. This is kind of a cool little stool. Empire. I guess it was a kid's toy, but test it out. It works for adults too. I think that's most of what we got. So there it is, all in the truck. I've got to go down to the storage unit and try to consolidate this and a bunch of other stuff and bring it down to Connecticut. I'm back at the storage unit now. I'm going to unload all the junk we collected today and then restack it in a more sensible fashion. And John is here to help me. He's just arriving. Mike isn't here today because he's with Kate metal detecting in England. So I'm going to get started on this. It hopefully shouldn't take longer than an hour. I would like to get some sleep. We're actually leaving at about 3 o'clock in the morning, which is only about 6 hours from now. Well, thanks to John's help, we got it done. Oh, he waved.
There we go.
We loaded up the truck. We had all kinds of wooden things. We made it down to the flea market, and people are here setting up. I don't know what you can really see, but there's already people shopping with flashlights. So we're gonna see what we can find before we set up. Just getting started here. There's already a lot of people around. We haven't even got our tables up yet. We found a couple of decent things walking around. There she goes, carrying the green stand. Never to be seen again by me. That is the goal. Well, we're just finishing up our day today, and we had an all right day. It was pretty busy here, but a lot of people were just walking around looking at stuff, not spending money. I'm kind of disappointed we didn't get any good flea market footage. We just got too busy too early, and then when we decided to try to do some filming, people were pretty camera shy, and the people running the event didn't really appreciate us taking video on their private property, so we didn't want to argue with them, of course. But in any case, you'll just have to believe that we sold what we said we sold. Finally made it back to the base today and unloaded the leftover stuff from the flea market. We had a great show. We sold about $1,300 worth of stuff, which included about $500 or $600 worth of stuff that I bought just yesterday, which is great on the one hand because I don't have to handle that stuff more than once. But on the downside, that was half of what we sold, which means a lot of stuff is still in here. And I don't have any room. I don't know what I'm going to do if I encounter anything cool this week because I have nowhere to put it. And Mike is conveniently out of the country, and I think he changed his garage code on me so I couldn't dump anything off over there while he was gone. It was probably a smart move. But anyways, I'm going to put together a little diagram and try to I don't know, picture or something to show you guys what we brought down there and what we sold and what we had paid for the stuff. I don't know what I have for photos and things, but I'll try to put something together just to give you guys an idea of what we sold and what to look for when you're out there picking. As promised, for reference, here's a list of the things that I bought and sold today. The prices I paid on the left and the prices that I sold the stuff for on the right. If you care enough, you can go back through the video and take a look at this stuff. You can expect to sell the stuff for roughly the prices that I have here, although on a good day you might be able to get a little bit more for some of this stuff. Here's a little list of the stuff that I still have, not counting a lot of small things that were in some of the boxes that I didn't really review with you guys. Thanks again for watching. I'm pretty exhausted, so I'm going to go home, shower, eat something, and try to get some sleep. We'll see you guys on the next one.